Fabulous Fabergé eggs. Fabulous Fabergé eggs. Focus question. How does art reflect and shape culture? The Great Easter Egg Hunt. Alexander III, the Tsar of Russia, wanted to give his wife, the Tsarina, a special gift for Easter. He asked a goldsmith named Karl Fabergé to make a wonderful Easter egg. The egg was delivered on Easter in 1885. It was made of gold with a glassy white shell that opened like a box. Tsarina Maria opened the shell and discovered a golden yolk. Inside the yolk was a curved hand made of gold, and inside the hand were a gold crown and a tiny ruby egg. Tsarina Maria loved it. So the Romanov family began a tradition. Each year, Tsar Alexander asked Fabergé to make a new Easter egg for his wife. After Alexander's death in 1894, his son Nicholas gave both his mother and his wife an Easter egg each year. Today, the 50 Fabergé imperial eggs given to the Tsarinas are famous for their history. They tell the story of the Romanov family who ruled Russia for 300 years. They also tell the tale of the period when they were made, from 1885 to 1917. It was a time of great change that included the Russian Revolution and the First World War. The eggs are also famously expensive. One, called the winter egg, sold in 2002 for $9.6 million. Above all, the eggs are some of the world's most famous and exquisite works of art. They owe their existence to Karl Fabergé. Who was Fabergé? Peter Karl Fabergé was born in St. Petersburg, Russia, in 1846. He worked in his father's jewelry shop as a child. When he grew up, he became a goldsmith and studied in many cities in Europe. The ancient treasures he saw in museums and churches inspired him to create beautiful things. At that time, most people thought the worth of an object was equal to the weight of the gold and gems it contained. Fabergé thought differently. He believed that creativity and craftsmanship were as important as gold, silver, and gems. He used his idea when he took over his father's business in 1872. The Fabergé factory became known for creating beautiful objects such as decorated boxes, carved animals, and jewelry. Fabergé was a great craftsman and also a smart businessman. He helped repair and appraise the Tsar's treasures for free. This brought Fabergé's work to the Tsar's attention. In time, Fabergé became goldsmith to the imperial court. He made jewelry and gifts for the royal family and for the Tsar to give to others, but none of these creations became as famous as his Easter eggs. How the eggs were made. The Fabergé eggs are known for their creative designs. Each egg is unique and each one has a surprise inside. They are made of metals such as gold and silver or of rock crystal. Some eggs contain thousands of diamonds and other gems. Fabergé did not make the egg by himself. He hired hundreds of craftsmen and craftswomen to work in his factory. A single egg might take over a year for designs, goldsmiths, jewelers, stonecutters, and miniature makers to create. Fabergé approved the designs and all of the work. Many of the eggs have beautiful enamel on the outside. Enameling is the process of applying powdered glass over metal, then heating it to make a glassy surface. Fabergé created more than 100 colors of enamel to make his unique designs. Some items were coated with many layers or different enamels that made beautiful colors and patterns. The secret of Fabergé's enameling process is now lost. Do you know? Enameling is also used to give a smooth, easy-to-clean finish to cookware. Enamel is hard, resists scratches, and does not burn. Different colors of enamel come from the addition of various minerals to the glass. Coaches and portraits. The Fabergé imperial eggs are created especially for the Romanov family. Many of them represent events that were important to the Tsars. For example, Fabergé created the coronation of Nicholas II and Alexandra with the coronation egg. Inside the gold egg is a miniature of the coach that brought Alexandra to the coronation. Every detail of the coach, from the moving wheels to the crystal windows, is perfect. Many of the eggs contain portraits of the Romanov family. The blue and gold Tsarevich egg contains a portrait of Nicholas and Alexandra's son, Alexei. Fabergé made the egg after Alexei almost died in 1911. More than 200 diamonds surrounded the portrait. Peacocks, roosters, and shrinks. The Fabergé eggs are also known for their playful designs. 6 of the eggs have wind-up figures inside. The peacock egg contains a miniature peacock that walks and opens and closes its tail. The cockerel egg in 1900 in honor of the completion of the Trans-Siberian Railroad, which runs across Russia. The silver egg has a map of the railway on the outside and a model train inside with 5 tiny cars made of gold. The engine runs when it is wound with a golden key. Math minute. How long is each car and the engine if they were all equal in length? The end. The Romanov family tradition came to a sad end. After the Russian Revolution began in 1917, the Tsar was overthrown and the family left Petersburg. The new leaders figured that the Tsar might return to power, though Tsar Nicholas II and his family were killed the next year. The Tsar's mother, Maria, fled the country, taking at least one of the eggs with her. The new Russian government claimed the rest of the Tsar's belongings. Over the next years, they sold jewelry and other creatures, including many of the Easter eggs, to raise money. Armand Hammer, a famous American businessman, brought 10 or more of the eggs to the United States. Other eggs simply disappeared. What happened to Fabergé? The new government also claimed Fabergé's factory. Karl fled to Europe with most of his family. He died in Switzerland in 1920. His sons tried outside success to keep the business going. Over time, other companies began to use the Fabergé name to sell products such as perfume. In 2007, a company brought the name. They hired Karl Fabergé's great-granddaughter, Tatiana Fabergé, to research the history of Fabergé. Another great-granddaughter, Sarah Fabergé, creates new egg designs. The mystery of the missing eggs. Records from Russia give descriptions of all 50 imperial eggs that Fabergé made. The whereabouts of 43 of the eggs are known, but 7 eggs are missing. The 43 known Fabergé imperial eggs are now scattered around the world. Occasionally, one or more of the eggs is sold. In 2004, a Russian businessman bought 9 eggs for around $100 million. Each egg belonged to museums or individuals. Blue Serpent Clock Egg. Prince Rainier of Monaco was given the Blue Serpent Clock Egg to celebrate 25 years on the throne. His wife, Princess Grace, loved the egg and kept it on her desk. When Princess Grace died in a car accident in 1982, Prince Rainier was heartbroken and sailed to her study with the egg inside. No one saw the Blue Serpent Clock Egg again until 2008, when their son Prince Albert allowed it to be displayed. Many people dreamed of finding one of the missing eggs. The dream came true for a scrap metal dealer in the American Midwest, but at first he didn't know it. He brought a beautiful gold egg with 3 sapphires, rose-cut diamonds, and a clock inside for about $14,000 at a flea market. At the time, he planned to resell the eggs for its gold and make a small profit. Instead, he made a fortune. The egg turned out to be the 3rd imperial egg, believed to be valued at more than $30 million. Alexander III gave the gold clock egg to Maria on Easter in 1887. In 2014 in London, the public saw that egg for the first time in 112 years. So the next time you're at a yard sale, keep your eyes open. In the biggest Easter egg hunt in history, the next find could be yours.